Hello guys. Hi. I have a really busy week and ahead, and yeah, I had a lot of things that I need to do, and just let me get my planner. So, as always, I have Greek twice a week lessons, and also I study by my own a little bit. I have started a new course on performance art, and I purchased it in August, in the beginning of August, and I completely kind of forgot about that. Not really forgot, but I haven't thought how it's going to be. And yesterday I had the first lesson, and I realized that it's how to say, like it's a lot. So there are a lot of different people with a different experience who want to participate in a course, and the course is, as I already said, about performing art, from the idea to the actual performance. That's the idea of the course, basically. And I got nervous for some reason. So uh, so the course is for the 4 weeks, 2 hours every week, and also we are going to make video performances for every other lesson. So for the next Monday I need to create a video performance up to 10 minutes, and other participants are also going to do that, and we are going to share it afterwards. And it's a really exciting and I don't know, anxious. So but as well also really inspiring and motivating. I already I started to watch some videos and read some articles that the teacher suggested, and it feels for me that I know about the performance art more than I learned in the last couple years. That's how I feel. The nice thing is that a friend of mine, she recently made me a present. She was at the kind of fair or like market where people sell different kind of stuff, like handmade stuff or vintage stuff, and like lots of things. And she got me a dictionary of theater anthropology, the secret art of the performer. So this is huge book, and I don't think I'm going to read it from first page till the end, but I'm just gonna use it, although it says it's a dictionary. A dictionary of theater anthropology, the secret art of the performer, subtly juxtaposes a visual demonstration of the performer's craft from a wealth of Oriental and Occidental sources to uncover knowledge of action in the heightened context of performance, from combat to religion and ritual. Whereas most Western research is concerned with naturalism and psychological realism in acting, the dictionary focuses on the performer's arduous, I don't know this word, arduous, I'm sorry, and eclectic craft. More than just a dictionary, however, this is a handbook for theater practitioners and a guide for students and scholars of transcultural performance. The author is Eugenio Barba. And this book it is translated, I'm not sure from which language, I just see that it's translated by Richard Fowler. And it's just really amazing. Okay, first published in 1991 in London. So, contents. What do we have here? There are several chapters. I'm going to list them. There's an introduction, of course, with theater anthropology, the dictionary itself, anatomy, apprenticeship, balance, dilation, dramaturgy, energy, equivalence, face and eyes, feet, hands, historiography. And there's more. Montage, nostalgia. Nostalgia. If you haven't seen the video about nostalgia that I made, I will try not to forget to edit here. Wow, I want to read about nostalgia. Should we read about nostalgia? Nostalgia or the passion for a return. Okay, let's see what else we have. Omission, opposition, pre-expressivity, restoration of behavior, rhythm, set and costume design, technique, text and stage, training, views. So I'm really curious about nostalgia. It's on page 165. Nostalgia, or the passion for a return. They say the same thing as I told you, that it comes from a Greek word, nostos and algos, by Dutch doctor. Wow! Mm-hmm. I really recommend you to watch the video. Yeah. It's so nice. It's so nice that the research that I made just for for us, because I felt like doing it. It's something that they are talking about here, and there's stuff that I also included, in my research. So they say that in the context of the kind of story that they give, they are using a nostalgia as an original sense, in its original sense, a passion for a return. So, and also, this is interesting. So, what is it? We will use the word nostalgia here in its original sense, a passion for a return, and will enrich it with a subtle nuance, which the Italian poet Niccolo Tomasio introduced in his famous Dictionary of the Italian Language, in which he defined the term as the noble privilege of poor nations. In this sense, nostalgia is characteristic of the artistic activity of the 20th century and is particularly germane when used with respect to the theatre. The study of performers of the past or of other cultures, the study of their scenic behavior and their techniques, dates from the beginning of this century, when theater practitioners, faced with the rise of mass communication media, began to research for new forms of theatrical language and a new identity for the theater. Actors, dancers, and directors looked to heritages which were historically and geographically distant from the European tradition. These were heritages which could inspire a valuable alternative to the theatre of the 19th century, provide arguments for a new cultural strategy, and, above all, more diversified and richer means for the performer's language. I'm really curious of what else they are going to explain here. Of course, I'm not going to read it all, but that's nice. Yes, they explain about the performances that were made in this kind of sense. There's even some old photographs. Very, very interesting book. Okay, what else do we have here? Interesting. What I also found interesting here is that they are talking separately about the different parts of our body. So just let me find. So yeah, here we go. And also the nice thing that they're talking separately about energy, about dramaturgy, of course, about Balance. Balance is really important. Just, in general. Yeah, there's a big chapter about the balance. Mm-hmm. So, the balance, what do they say about balance here is balance, the human ability to hold the body erect and to move in space in that position, is a result of a series of muscular relationships and tension within our organism. The more our movement become complex, when we take longer steps than usual or hold the head more forward or more backward than usual, the more our balance is threatened. A whole series of tensions is set up just to keep the body from falling. One tradition in European mime makes conscious use of this desequilibre, not as means of expression but as a means of intensification of certain organic processes and aspects of the body's life. A change of balance results in a series of specific organic tensions which engage and emphasize their performer's material presence, but at a stage which precedes international, individualized expression. Balance. Pictures, guys. Balance. This was about balance. Dramaturgy is also so interesting. So interesting. I had a class, a workshop on dramaturgy, I think maybe half a year ago. We had a wonderful woman came to Cyprus from Poland. I forgot her name, but she was amazing. I really enjoyed. It was 2 days workshop, 2 days, 3 or 4 hours. Amazing, so interesting. Yeah. Oh, I love it. This is really nice. I know that probably for you it's hard to see. Energy, power, force, capacity for doing work. Wow. Also really big chapter. Okay. Face and eyes. Oh wow. picture I'm going to show you now. It's an illustration that shows the pupil movement of a subject who is looking for the first time at a drawing based on Paul Klee's picture of an old person. The black areas present the subject visual fixations, and the numbers give the order to the fixations on the drawing during a period of 20 seconds. The lines between the black areas represent the saccades, or rapid eye movement between one fixation and another. Here. I think it's amazing. So, here's a quote, I think. The eyes are the most active of all human sense organs. Other sensory receptors, such as ears, accept rather passively wherever signals come their way. But the eyes are continuously moving as they scan and inspect the details of the visual world. And of course we have another huge chapter on face and eyes. Feet. You know, I can spend ages just inspecting this book. Hands. Everywhere the hand goes, the eyes follow, and where the eyes look, thought follows, and where thought goes, feeling follows, and where feeling goes, one finds rasa. It's an Indian saying by Nandi Keshwara. And we have like a hands and meaning map here. From India, like this. So as I said, I can spend ages, right? But I think I should close it for today. Maybe I should spend a little time every week with this book. That's how it should work. So guys, I'm really excited about this course that I'm going to participate in. Really excited, and I'm gonna keep you. I'll try to keep you posted on that, and share my thoughts and share the way it goes. I went there because I'm currently making a research and kind of working on my second solo performance. The first one I did a year ago, so now goes the second, and I kind of stuck because I have a lot of ideas, and many times I was already like, I know how I'm gonna do it, and still it feels like it's not enough. I need more knowledge, to create it, to make it. So yesterday I felt so emotional because the questions that other participant raised Um, those were the questions that I had, and the things that they struggle with. Those are the things that I struggle with. And I think that finding this kind of community is the best that can happen to you in anything that you do. So I was really glad. If you have something that you struggle with and you need support, please let me know. I will I will do my best to support you on this, and I hope everything will go your way. Thank you for being with me today. See you very soon.